Hi there. Oh, wait. Hi there. It's been a long time. I think that I was able to record myself in the camera. Uh, so this is like I think a random vlog that I want to post out there. Um, Despite that, in the future I'll be cringe of myself recording this. I think I'm too close to the mic. I should be like one hand distance. I don't know. Anyway, so the reason that I want to record a video like this is I want to capture or I want to like process this feeling that I'm feeling. In the past few weeks, I think I've been very active with the way that I am achieving my childhood dream. First is to post videos on my YouTube channel despite the inconsistency. Um, it was It was so amazing for me to write my essays and articles and just, use this mic to record my voice reading them and expressing how I want them to be read. And it's just so fun. Uh, and then I had to search stock videos, stock images all over the internet, just for the video itself, despite it's like a podcast. And then, just putting it all over on the video editor and just exporting and uploading it and such. And then creating my thumbnail and using that pixelated 8-bit font. It's so fun. I'm so proud of myself that I was able to create videos like that. Just to share, so that in the future when I watch this video, despite me cringing at myself, I remember why I started this. Uh, I stumbled it upon my transportation when I'm riding the bus on my way to work, and that I want I cannot use my phone while on a vehicle due to motion sickness. So I just tend to listen to music. But after listening to music for a lot of time, sometimes I get the feeling of being bored that I want to listen to something else. And I realized that I can listen to audiobooks, but they're expensive. And uh, audiobooks are expensive, though I want to really subscribe or buy, but at this economy, I still can't. But I'm trying my best. Anyway, so if I cannot do it with books, uh, I learned it to maybe listen to podcasts. So I listened to podcasts and it was nice, but sometimes, uh, how do I say this? There are some topics, niche topics that I'm looking for that no creator have made a podcast about that yet. And uh, when I search for it on some random thingy in YouTube, that's when it opened my mind that I can look for niche topics that a YouTuber probably have discussed it on their essay. I'm so glad I found that kind of hobby that every time I go to the bus, when I'm riding the bus, I'll be listening to a lot of video essays. But uh, the sad thing is, a lot of them are not good. Some are AI generated. You can see the patterns and the way they have written their script, but they have not written it at all. It's written by AI. Uh, that so that uh, it's how do I say this? There's no human touch, so it's not it's not something that I can feel resonant to because they did not write it themselves. When I encountered that, I was inspired to think that what if I create videos like that? I want to share my thoughts out in the world. I'm just a nobody. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not coming from an old money or anything. I have nothing to be scared of. I mean, in this economy, in the wars happening, and all the chaos, and the government officials being corrupt, and the Epstein files and everything, I don't think it's worth anymore to be embarrassed about doing something like this. So I did it. I'm so glad I did it. And what they said about the first step is the hardest thing to do. It was true. It was really true. I was overthinking when I was doing it, but I learned that you just have to put your mindset in an alternative perspective of thinking that you're a nobody. So my recent video would be like about being alone and knowing that you're a nobody, and that's what helped me to become confident to create what I want to create. I know they're not that high quality. Even this mic is not high quality because when I scream or have my voice louder, it goes grudgy or like radio kind of quality it it when it goes beyond the voice barrier or sound barrier or something. um anyway, maybe in the future if I had more savings, I'd be able to buy myself a better mic. But now I'm so glad I was able to buy this with my own adult money. And anyway, so going back, I was just, I just want to embrace and record this feeling of me being able to finally make a routine because I'm so bad at routines that I'm trying my best to upload videos once a week, to write articles, essays in my pages. And I'm so glad. I'm so happy. One of the beautiful things that we can do as humans is to create. It's to uh, make something from your experiences because your experiences are so unique to you that no one else can experience, but somehow we can connect to them. That's what makes art so beautiful. You don't have to expect that people will connect to what you're doing, but it's you yourself connecting to it, and that's what matters. It's beautiful. And I'm so proud of myself for being able to do this, despite that I was wanting to do this ever since my childhood. And also, speaking of childhood, I'm also achieving a niche dream of mine, which I know might be too late when I'm doing it now, is it's to write a funny story, a rom-com actually, in Wattpad. Because in my elementary days, in my junior high school days, I was very addicted to reading. Like I'm staying up late just to read a lot of stories uh, in Wattpad. Number one, they're free. Number two, they're human made. There's no AI generation back then. And number three, they're just how do you say this? They're just so special. Despite that, of course, a lot of issues happened back then. I cannot say that back then was better because back then, the progress that we have now today are not existing back then. Like the way that we can recognize societal issues, the way we can recognize when an author is being insensitive about a minority. Of course, I recognize those, but I had loved reading Wattpad novels, ebooks, fanfics, and such. And I tried to create one, but due to my unstable mental health, I deleted it. Still one of the biggest regrets in my life, deleting that story. So anyway, now what I'm doing is I'm writing it. I'm writing it even if it doesn't have any reads or I don't know. I just want to share it to the world. I was just inspired actually, and now I'm writing it with my own hands, with no grammar checker or editor or AI generation, and that freaking book cover that's just like I used Canva and smack a font against it. But I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I'm going to cry. I just want to say that to the child me, don't worry, I'm achieving your dreams now. You did not dream for a lot of money, you did not dream for high position in a company, you did not dream for a lot of fame, or maybe, but you dreamed of wanting to be a full-fledged creator while working an office job, and I'm doing it. I can't believe myself that I'm doing it. Don't cry. Yeah, I'm doing it. So, future me, if you're watching this, I know you're cringing so hard right now, but if if ever you are in the situation where you feel so miserable about yourself, just know that this 23-year-old you is doing your best to achieve the 13-year-old you. Okay? All right. So, I think I'll just share this story. I don't know. I'm not thinking of advertising it. I just want to write it. I just want to enjoy writing it. You know, I have tried writing a dark, mysterious medieval fantasy that I've always wanted to write, but I always stop in somehow. But I realized when I was watching a lot of series, I kept watching rom-coms and especially the fluffy ones, and there there's something that I enjoy. And what I realize is that when I'm writing that dark medieval fantasy novel I'm writing, I don't write it for enjoyment. I just write it for the idealism. But for the rom-com that I'm writing now, I'm writing it for the love of it. That's the most important thing of all, the love of it. So I guess that's it. This is my life now. I'm posting random YouTube videos on the internet before the doomsday. Just kidding. And writing novels that I enjoy, even if no one reads them, even if no one watches my video. Now that I'm doing this, I hope I don't get discovered in some way or another. Please. I have to knock on wood. Yeah. Anyway, uh, thank you for watching, South. Keep creating. I love you.